How's it guys, Munash here, and today I just wanted to make a quick video on what I believe are the easiest ways to deal with Apocalypse's special attacks. I have been requested to make a video on how to dex these specials, and then yesterday I was having a conversation with a few people who told me that they actually find it easier to fully dex the special 1 compared to the special 2, and I was genuinely shocked when I heard that. Like, I was stunned without limber, because I find the special 2 to be so much easier because there's actually a way to dex it that you don't really have to learn any sort of specific timing. You can just sort of react to it. And I'll talk more about that a little bit later, but first we have the special 1 dex. So today I got the hand cam so I can just demonstrate the timing, you know. And there might be some glare here and there. I think I had the light a little bit too low, so I do apologize for that. You might see a bit of a reflection at the top, but it should still be clear enough. Okay, so what I've found to be the easiest way to deal with the special 1 is to dex the first projectile, block the second one, and then dex the third one. So it's not a full dex, but you still avoid taking most of the damage, and it is pretty effective. I've used this against a rank 3 Apocalypse boss in War, and it worked pretty well. I didn't lose too much health with the rank 3 Warlock. I think I had about 40% left, and I was just baiting special 1s for most of the fight. Now, the reason why this is so easy is because the window for the first dex is so large that it doesn't even require specific timing. You can actually see me time it differently, but I'm always getting that second evade after the block. If you really want to Q, then you can use him putting his foot down, or the sound he makes when he puts his foot down, that right foot stomp before he starts shooting. And for the full special 1 dex, I use the rocks flying up as a Q. The moment I see them go above his head, I start swiping back, which you'll see a bit later when my health gets really low. But yeah, the dex block dex technique is much easier to get it down consistently, so it is pretty reliable. Also, I know this is not new for some of you. I'm sure many of you already knew this. You know, it's not some brand new groundbreaking technique or anything. It has been around for a while, but there are still many people who aren't aware of this. Oh, and one last thing about the special 1 dex or partial dex is that you'd rather be a little bit early than a little bit late, because the window for that first dex is pretty big. Okay, so now let's move on to the special 2 dex, the easier one in my opinion. So the easiest way to dex this one, in my opinion, is to be pretty near him when he throws the special 2. And the reason why this is easier is because you will have more time to react to the next 2 hits. Because I've heard many people say that they actually struggle to get in that last dex. You know, that last hit often clips them, and that's where they fail. But if you're near him when he throws a special attack, you'll have a lot more time to dex that last hit. So you just need to get that initial dex off the first projectile, then the rest should be pretty straightforward. Because it doesn't require very specific timing, you're just reacting, so you just watch the balls come out and dex before they're about to hit you. So this is something that I only found out recently just by fighting Apocalypse enough times. Because before this I used to dash back quite a bit before I start dexing the special 2, just to get the maximum distance so I can time it right. So in that situation you trigger your first dex when the ball is about halfway across the screen, and that's how you avoid getting clipped by that last hit. But if you stand near him when the orbs come out, then that shouldn't be an issue. Also, you don't have to be like right next to him, you can actually be about a meter apart as long as you're not too far away from him. Okay, so now my health is pretty low, so I can't take any more blocked hits. I basically have to fully dex all the special attacks. So what I do when I see those rocks fly up is I just spam dash back. Like, I dash back pretty frantically like there's no tomorrow, and this is just to make sure that I do it fast enough, because you have to do 3 consecutive dexes fairly quickly. There can't really be a break in between them. So yeah, that's basically it. All you have to do now is practice, and there are a few other ways to deal with these special attacks, like using certain champs who can take a lot of blocked hits, such as Guardian, my personal favorite Apocalypse counter, because I just find it more fun to parry those special attacks and take 0 damage. Also, I just love Guardian. He is easily my favorite tech champ, would love a 6-star to rank 3 one day. I use him a lot in AQ these days because he just smashes the Apocalypse boss, and I can even do that entire fight with 1% health. Maybe I'll just add that at the end of the video, cause it's not gonna be a very long one. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this one. I hope you guys found it useful. Thank you for watching, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.